Welcome back. You're watching FBC Sports. Good news for the Fiji Mbati side ahead of the Rugby League World Cup next year. Former Australian international Petero Vivanideva has confirmed he will play for Fiji in 2013. Aksi Tatale has more on this exciting development.
It's the news FNRL has been waiting for all this while. Former Australian international Petero Vivanideva is coming home to don the white jumper at the 2013 World Cup.
And it's a big boost, especially for our local boys, because one of the toughest rugby for in Australia so he's interested in playing for Fiji in the World Cup. It will be a big boost for the preparation for the next year's World Cup.
Vivanideva has also played for Queensland in the state of origin, and with this inclusion in the team, the locals need to step up their game and improve on their weaknesses to play amongst the best.
The games, play the ball, some of the major areas for rugby league, especially the basic skills of rugby league. That's the area that we're trying to concentrate on this in this month, next month, and December. Let's try the boys to get used to that basic skills of rugby league.
Meanwhile, Nasinu Secondary School Under-19 Rugby League winger Sakeo Raloa has signed a 3-year contract with Penrith Panthers.
I'm really happy that I've been chosen by the Penrith Panthers, and I will do my best to play my best so I can don the Mbati jersey next year. And I thank the Lord for giving me this opportunity.
The South Sydney Rabbitohs recruitment manager Mark Hughes was in the country earlier to test Sakeo and described him as a unique athlete. He is expected to join the club at the end of the year. And with these new signings, there is sure light at the end of the tunnel for the Mbati campaign. Aksi Tatale, FBC Sports.
Hardcore preparations are lined up for the Flying Fijians ahead of their tour to Europe next month. The Warriors are back and brimming with confidence after a successful Pacific rugby outing, and head coach Inoke Male's got a new technical advisor to get used to. Elena McDonald checks out what's planned for the team over the next 2 weeks.
Members of the Fiji Warriors have proven their worth away from home, no doubt making it harder for coaches to select the final 30 who will take the trip to Europe next month. Joining team management today is former Wallaby Cameron Blades, brought in as a technical advisor. Overseas reps have indicated they're joining the team.
Because they're involved in the IPM final for Southland. So Nemia Kanatalet Kopati will be arriving on Monday. Simeli Conferendi and Malakai Ravulo will be arriving this afternoon. So by then, only Api Nekatini, who's in Japan, will join us later on the week.
It's already been stressed that more local players will be given a chance in the build-up to the 2015 World Cup in England. The 4 matches away from home in November, a good foundation for any player. Elena McDonald, FBC Sports.
The National Stadium is 2 months into its facelift, and the $30 million project is ahead of schedule. The new turf is already sprouting grass, while the grandstand is being upgraded with state-of-the-art materials. Elena McDonald has a sneak peek at the developments.
What was and now is the ever-growing development at Suva's National Stadium. Showing the first signs of progress is the promised international standard rugby pitch.
The grass has been planted, as you can see, and the fiber's on, so we're throwing plenty of water out at the moment because we've got your heat here, so that's the biggest change. The track is well on the way, asphalting hopefully in about 3 weeks, so yeah, a lot of changes.
Construction is running ahead of time, with the grandstand getting much of the attention right now.
The roof trusses and all the steel work is currently being manufactured in Auckland, and that arrives on the 27th of November, I understand. Then they'll start building the new roof structure. 4
change rooms, ice bath areas, bucket seats and boxes for media and coaches are in the pipeline. Fiji's first ever seismic walls are being built to withstand tsunamis or earthquakes. There's one more surprise in store.
We've been working all along to establish an open grandstand on the embankment. If not, we've establish that there are some people still like the grass embankment, so we're sort of considering leaving a little bit.
Bigger and better is what the Fiji Sports Council has promised the National Stadium will be come April next year. 2 months of construction has already been completed, and the biggest job yet to come is the building of the tracks. Elena McDonald, FBC Sports.
Sports is good for life overall, and it's important that children are involved in it. This is the message from a group of youths from Australia who are in the country, seeing for themselves the role it plays for our young ones. Aksita Tale was with the Holmes Glen Institute of TAFE students at LDS Primary today.
It's important for all to be physically fit and active throughout their lifespan. These values will only be developed through sports, and a very good example is to start with the young ones.
It's good to see that the children here are very active. They're more active than Australian children, and that's great. They look more healthy than Australian children as well. Even though Australian children are a lot more privileged and have a lot more opportunities, I think the Fijian children make the most of what they've got.
A group of 11 students and 2 teachers were at LDS Primary to learn and better understand on how to work with children in the sporting area.
We gave them an opportunity to try the different perspectives of netball and the different skills used as well. And they were very keen to get out and help us and do.
And they caught on very quickly. So we didn't have to really watch over them that often, so which was good.
It was great.
The kids were very keen to show their talents and prove they are the active amongst the lot.
Most of the things I like today is going to my squats, and the squats I like is netball. My name is Samuel, and I'm in class 2V, and my favorite sports is soccer.
They taught me different kind of sports, and I'm starting to like it because I haven't played it before.
The visiting group will continue their clinics tomorrow in Singatoka before they return home on Wednesday. Aksita Tale, FBC Sports.
That was your sports news for tonight.